Have you noticed that celebrities like Hailey Bieber have been constantly appearing in chocolate brown, including that vintage Versace ensemble that broke the internet? This isn't a coincidence. Amy Odell, fashion editor, declared brown as the color of the decade, and it's no exaggeration. But here's the problem. While most women are chasing neon and trendy colors, true fashion connoisseurs have already understood that brown is the key to looking like old money, without spending a fortune. I'm Carol, and if you want to learn the secret behind this color that makes even Kendall Jenner look like an old family heiress, you're in the right place. But first, if you want to be elegant and sophisticated, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a like. Because here at Lucrative Elegance, we are enemies of vulgarity and defenders of true elegance. And before you think, oh, Carol, brown is for old ladies, let me explain something. Color psychologists have discovered that brown communicates stability, confidence, and solidity. Do you know why traditional American families always wore earth tones? Because they knew it transmitted exactly the right message. I have roots, I have history, I have class. It's like a secret code that only those who understand true elegance know. Now let's talk about this color that's causing a stir on the 2025 runways. You know that phrase, brown is the new black? Well, it's no longer a metaphor. It's literally what they're saying in Vogue. Designers like Max Mara are using chocolate brown from tailoring to evening dresses, and I'll tell you why. Brown isn't just a color, it's a statement of sophistication. When you wear brown, you're saying, I don't need neon to get attention. My elegance speaks for itself. It's like the difference between a woman who shouts and one who whispers. And we know very well which one has more power. Did you know that brown is psychologically associated with stability and confidence? It's no wonder that traditional American families always used earth tones. It's like a secret code that says, I come from a good family, I have good taste, and I don't need to prove anything to anyone. But here's the problem. Many women think wearing brown is monotonous. Therefore, they avoid the color thinking they'll look boring. But this happens because they don't know how to use brown intelligently. And that's exactly what I'm going to teach you today. First way, the power of monochromatic brown. Remember Carolyn Bessette Kennedy? That woman had a wardrobe that was practically an elegance manual. She wore brown in different shades, from caramel to chocolate, and always looked like she stepped out of a haute couture magazine. This happened because she understood that monochromatic brown is like a set of pearls. Never goes out of style. Combine chocolate brown pants with a caramel brown blouse. Add a lighter brown blazer. Result? A look that screams old guard, but whispers good taste. It's like you came out of a mansion in Martha's Vineyard, but actually you put together the look spending less than dinner at Olive Garden. Second way, brown with white. The combination of elegance gods. If there's a combination that never fails, it's brown with white. It's like chocolate with milk. Simple, but divine. This combination has something I call the Ralph Lauren effect. It automatically makes you look like you have a personal shopper and vacation in the Hamptons. Brown pants with an impeccable white shirt isn't just a look, it's a statement of principles. Add a brown belt and a bag in the same shade. Done. You've just created a look that could easily be on the cover of Town and Country. Third way, brown with gold. Because some combinations are eternal. Here's a secret I learned from observing elegant women. Gold and brown are like champagne and caviar, made for each other. Gold warms up brown, and brown makes gold more sophisticated. It's perfect mathematics. Use a brown piece as a base. It can be a dress, a skirt, a blazer, and add gold accessories. Gold watch, gold earrings, shoes with gold details. But be careful with the quantity. Elegance is about balance, not excess. Fourth way, brown with cream. The socialite's secret. This combination is like a well-kept secret of women who frequent country clubs. Brown with cream is sophisticated in a way that seems effortless. It's like you woke up like this, naturally elegant. The trick here is to use cream as a breathing space. If you're all in brown, add a cream scarf, a cream bag, or even cream shoes. This creates a look that's rich in texture, but soft on the eyes. Fifth way, brown with textures. The secret that separates amateurs from professionals. Here's something I learned from observing truly elegant women. They never wear flat brown. They play with textures. A brown tweed blazer with a lighter brown silk blouse, a brown leather skirt with a dark brown cashmere sweater. Texture is what transforms a basic look into something that looks like it came out of a luxury magazine. It's the difference between looking like you got dressed in 5 minutes and looking like you have a personal stylist. Sixth way, brown monochromatic. For when you want to make an impact without vulgarity. Remember when Sebastian Stan appeared at the Gotham Awards all in brown Prada? That was a masterclass in how to wear monochromatic brown. Different shades of the same color family, but each piece with its own personality. The trick is to choose at least 3 different shades of brown. It can be chocolate, caramel, and coffee. Then you create layers, like a painting. This creates visual depth and shows that you really understand fashion. Seventh way, brown with animal print. Because some combinations are simply genius. Leopard and brown are like champagne and caviar. Perfect combination that few people have the courage to try. And what a coincidence. Animal print is one of the big trends of 2025, with celebrities like Laura Harrier and Kate Moss betting heavily on leopard bags. A leopard bag with an all-brown look is pure sophistication. It's bold without being vulgar. It's interesting without being excessive. It's for women who know exactly what they're doing. How to get these pieces without selling a kidney? Because I know you're thinking, Carol, this is all beautiful, but how am I going to look like Hailey Bieber on a mere mortal's budget? Well, here are my best-kept secrets. First secret, invest in a quality anchor piece. It can be well-cut brown pants, a structured brown blazer, or a brown skirt in noble fabric. This will be your star piece, the one you'll use to build incredible looks. Second secret, thrift stores and outlets are your best friends. Brown is a color that ages like wine. The older, the more sophisticated it gets. That vintage brown blazer might have more personality than any new fast fashion piece. Third secret, take advantage of what you already have. That basic white shirt, perfect with brown. That gold belt you bought on sale, ideal for enhancing a brown look. Sometimes elegance is knowing how to combine what we already have. Fourth secret, focus on accessories. A brown scarf can transform a basic look. A chocolate brown bag can elevate any outfit. Brown shoes are an investment that lasts years. Fifth secret, fabric quality makes all the difference. It's better to have a simple piece in good fabric than an elaborate piece in bad fabric. Wool, silk, quality cotton. These fabrics make any color look more expensive. The golden tip few people know. Brown works best when you feel confident wearing it. The color doesn't work miracles alone. It's the attitude you carry with it that makes the difference. When you wear brown knowing you're making a sophisticated choice, this shows in your posture, your smile, the way you walk. What you really need to understand about brown's psychological power. There's a reason why CEOs of big companies avoid brown on Wall Street, and that's exactly why you should wear it. Brown isn't about aggressive competition, it's about silent power. While other women are screaming for attention with loud colors, you're whispering sophistication. A study on color psychology showed that people who wear brown are perceived as more trustworthy and stable. Translation: when you wear brown well, people automatically think, this woman has substance. It's like having an MBA in elegance without ever setting foot in a classroom. There's something else fascinating about brown that nobody tells you. Really rich families, those who have had money for generations, have always preferred brown because it doesn't scream. You know why? Because when you have real confidence, you don't need neon to be noticed. It's like the difference between someone who talks loud because they're nervous and someone who speaks softly because they know everyone will stop to listen. Rita Ora recently appeared in a buttery leather brown Fendi dress that looked like it cost more than a car, and probably did. But the secret isn't in the price of the piece. It's in how she carried the color. Brown has this magical ability to make any woman look like she has a trust fund, even if her bank account says otherwise. A warning about brown. Not all brown is created equal. There's brown that makes you look rich, and there's brown that makes you look, well, not so rich. The secret is knowing how to choose the right shade for you. If you have warmer skin, go for browns with golden undertones, like caramel, bronze, milk chocolate. If your skin is cooler, go for browns with grayish undertones, like taupe, mushroom, dark chocolate. And please, for the love of all that is sacred, avoid muddy brown. You know that brown that looks like you got dirty with soil? Not that one. We want sophisticated brown. Brown that looks like Swiss chocolate. Brown that whispers expensive taste. The psychology behind chocolate. There's a reason we associate brown with luxury. Think about the most expensive things we know. Gourmet chocolate, Italian leather, noble wood, specialty coffee. All brown. Our brain is already programmed to associate brown tones with quality and sophistication. That's why when you wear brown the right way, you're activating these positive associations in people's minds. It's psychology applied to fashion, and it works even when the person doesn't notice consciously. So, what should you do now? First, stop being afraid of brown. It's not monotonous. It's sophisticated. It's not boring. It's elegant. It's not outdated. It's timeless. Second, start slowly. You don't need to go out buying an entire brown wardrobe tomorrow. Start with an accessory, a bag, a belt, a scarf. See how you feel. Observe people's reactions. Third, pay attention to women you admire. I bet many of them wear brown without you even noticing. Because well-worn brown is subtle like that, it makes you look naturally elegant. My promise to you, if you follow these tips, if you embrace brown the way I taught you, you'll notice a difference. Not just in how other people see you, but in how you see yourself. Because brown isn't just a color, it's an attitude. It's the attitude of a woman who knows exactly who she is and doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. It's the attitude of someone who chose sophistication instead of ostentation. Recently, I was at an event and saw two women. One was all in hot pink, full of sparkle, with a very visible designer bag. The other was in a simple but impeccable brown ensemble. Wool blazer, well-cut pants, leather shoes, small and elegant bag. Guess which one got more attention? Not because of the vibrant color or logos, but because of natural elegance. The woman in brown had presence. She didn't need to shout to be noticed. Her sophistication spoke louder than anything. That's the difference between being fashionable and having style. And brown, my dear friend, is pure style. Remember, you don't need a trust fund to have an heiress attitude. You just need to understand that elegance can't be bought, it's cultivated. And brown? Brown is where this journey begins. Until the next video, stay elegant and stay brown.